Hello, everybody. I just felt like I was guided to jump on and talk about these solstice energies. So I was going to double check. Is it today or is it tonight? I was not sure. Yeah, it is today. Oh, 8:42 p.m. Mountain Time is when the exact solstice is. So I'm going to release this maybe just a little bit before that. Um, And so I'm just going to share what I've been experiencing and then just tune into some of the energies. Lots of big waves of energies have been coming in. How are you guys doing? Um, I believe we had a few X flares. Someone said two. I saw one. I don't really know. I don't really know because I was pretty busy. Um, so let's see what's happening here. All right, let's just take a breather. I do feel like we are being asked to really clean up those shadows, those parts of us that are unhealed. Because if they don't, it's going to create this like vibrational energy that just might be off to the side going, what is that? It's like bugging you and it's nagging you and it's like trying to get your attention. So anything that's unhealed, it's vibrating up and out. Now, you might see this with some people who are just projecting outward towards others, and that's okay. Just send them love, let them go. I'm experiencing this just as a family member going through a lot and wants to blame everybody else. And even people who aren't involved, it's really interesting. So again, I'm just removing any hooks, cords, attachments to any other energies right now that are attempting to attach, letting that go, and bringing peace into my body, mind, soul, spirit. Cleansing my aura, balancing my aura. That's really what I'm doing at the moment. Now it could be because they were trying to contact me. So, but I am seeing this with other situations as well. Okay, there's a lot of energies that are coming at, no, let's rephrase that. There's a lot of thing happening in the heart chakra. I'm hearing the word heartstrings. So I'm going to send you frequencies of aroma life for the heart. And we're just clear that energy, take deep breaths and just make sure your heart is yours and balanced and as you need it to be for you. So let's just take a moment and just feel that heart energy. Maybe grab like a pillow to hug and just kind of just give that comfort and safety energy to your own heart. Bring everything back home to center to you. Now, I do also realize that some of us are having more fractals coming in right now at this time. So if you feel that for yourself, just ask for it to be gentle, rest as you need to, hydrate. My voice is feeling a little congested at the moment, and I've been pretty thirsty today. So, okay, now that's all the grounding and clearing energy that I'm seeing. So now that we've got that established, let's see what all this beautiful energy coming in for us is bringing. Transformation is the word coming in. Another oil I have here, it fell over my daughter sometimes. I have a little stash right here, and sometimes she knocks it over. Transformation oil. This one's empty, but still smells so good. So any transformation energy that's coming in, and you might be seeing this in the public, in your home, within yourself. And just ask for the purest form of transformation just to come in gently and allow for the most positive, beautiful change that can come in. So whenever there's a resistance, to the change or to any sort of expansion, you might feel a little on edge. And so we don't want that. We want to go with the flow. We want to allow this just to be a beautiful moment. And I'm also getting, here's some things you can help your body just feel safe right now too. I'm not saying there's not a reason to, but just giving your body like this extra comforting energy, this extra love energy, nurturing energy. And for some of you, maybe your inner child is trying to be comforted right now, and that's okay. So sunshine, nature, grounding. I live right by the mountain, so I can get outside. It's too hot today. It's 98 degrees. Too hot for me. But when it cools off in a little bit, I'll be out again. This morning I was out getting sunshine on my skin and my eyes, and it really energized me. So allow that to be. Another option is castor oil. I still have this here because I haven't replaced my other bottle. But I bought little belly button patches for castor oil, and it is very nurturing to the body because you have something like 72,000 nerve endings in the belly button. So imagine that's like one of the easiest, most efficient ways to get that in your body and just to help it flow and to clear and to heal. So I'm also hearing it's time to let go of anger if you haven't done that yet. So if that resonates for you, look at it. And let's really move into this manifestations phase too. Let's create, and by create, that is the manifesting, that is creating fun, creating new earth, creating whatever it is that you love to create. I love to knit. I love to surrender to allowing the highest things meant for my good to come in. So like a trip for my girls and I, allowing for the financial stuff to come in. I don't know why I was grabbing that paper. There's something to that. Oh yeah, putting a pen to paper. That's why I was, my brain is kind of doing this at the moment. So I really liked how Honey said it in one of the videos too. And I'd always known that taking pen to paper was extremely powerful. It does like a chemical transfer or something in the brain and does create more of a reality. But it's literally taking a thought, which is just an energy, and putting it onto paper, which now it's physical. Now it's a part of the physical reality. I mean, everything is light and sound reception. However, when you can see it, feel it, touch it, taste it if you want to, you know, because everything can have an imprint. It's kind of like I'm getting a vision of like a birthday cake or a cake that was made for a celebration. It has words written on it. Well, that is the energy that is being imprinted literally into the cake. Like if it's like a retirement, happy retirement, you know, like that is the frequency that the cake is also holding on to. So what is the frequency in your journal that you want to hold on to create that space for you? What is it that you want to create? What does it look like? Describe it on paper. What does it feel like? Try to put words and emotions to it. What does it sound like? What does the experience feel like to you? All of it. Just look at all the different layers. And let's not forget the inner child too. I have been nurturing my inner child in a lot of different ways. You know, for me, it's like doing fun things, like going to get fun drinks with my kids at a coffee shop, or they like boba tea. Things like that. Just like, you know, my inner child just needs a little moment, or if it's coloring in a coloring book. I was doing that back in college when it wasn't popular, so I had to buy kids' coloring books. But I knew that's something that would calm my nervous system and allow me to feel more integrated and whole and relax. And it brought back some of those childhood things that maybe were unhealed. So the whole point right now is to bring all aspects of us home, and so that we are in the most authentic, whole space that we can be during this ascension. So things like that, you know, and for some people it may be cleaning and organizing and things like that. Now I have had moments of that. I wish I had more energy for that all the time, because I've got to clean out my garage of just stuff that built up over the years that I just haven't finished processing. So now is the time I feel like I need to process that. And the more that I clear that out, the freer I feel in my space. So, because my kids have kind of grown up in the second half of their childhood here. So there's just a lot of those remnants like sticking around. I'm like, well, we don't need that. We don't need that. But let's put this in our one, you know, memento box or whatever it is. Ah, that's interesting. I said memento. Do you guys remember that movie? I'm being diverted a little bit. So everything can hold memory and space. in your realm. And so how do we clean that up for you? So I'm letting go of judgments that were being thrown at me just a minute ago, things like that. Like those are not mine. Those are somebody else's perceptions of my good intentions. So I'm letting that go. Um, what else? What else was there was something else too. Um, coming in. Lost my train of thought a little bit. I asked beforehand, did we pull a card? Now do we? I got a no before, but is it from this deck? I pulled this out earlier for a session. The Empyrean. It's my big old card deck that's holographic. I've used this before in videos with you guys, so let's see what the message is coming in. Interesting. The last time I opened this up, there were a couple cards like stuck at the bottom. So, and they're very heavy and dense. You can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that. They're thick plastic and just very heavy. I don't know if there's metal in the printing either, but it's just very heavy. I think we just do one card. Let's double check my pendulum here. This is the card. That's a yes, my pendulum says. Okay, well, I can't see it. Discovery. See, it's even blurry with my eyes here. Discovery. Let's see if you can see it. Discovery. And what is this? We have the clouds. And what is this in this? There's like a... Can't see what the image is exactly. What is that supposed to be? It almost looks like, oh, it has a seashell on top. Is it oh, it's a clam. It's a clam shell. And then it has the head of like a statue inside of it. And then there's the moon, and then there's another celestial beings in the background, figures rather, celestial bodies. That's the word. You can see the clam. It's upside down. Clam. So there's the clam. It's really hard to see the bottom shell. There it is right there. So discovery. So I think what the message is here is uncovering new aspects of you that you have yet discovered, whether this be through fractals or through the deepest parts of you that you have yet to discover. And so that can be really fun. And don't let it be scary. Just let it be really exciting. Like, what else is there that I don't know about myself? Discovery. I like that word. I like that word a lot. So let's discover this new earth. Let's rebuild this new earth together. Is there anything else about that? No. But I was also asked to bring over my Herkimer diamond over here. I wore it yesterday, and I think it was doing a lot of work in my body because I suddenly got very tired, and I took it off, and then I was feeling better. So I probably need to just allow for it to be what it's meant to be in the moment. But strength. I'm hearing strength. So no matter what is going on all around you, no matter what you're processing, no matter what anyone else says, what the world is telling you, what's happening at work or your family or in the community, there's always something going on. So no matter what is happening, just remain strong in who you are, remain grounded, and just hold that strength right there. Unwavering strength, because your soul, your body, mind, soul are just so amazing. And you've got this. So even if there's little blips, even if that situation looks really awful, are you still finding peace right here? Find peace, strength, and discovery, and stay true to who you are. That is the current energies, I believe. Is there anything else? No, I'm getting a no with my pendulum. No, big no. So as always, feel free to check out my links in my community. I'm going to do some healing work, and we're going to always have meditations, and there's hundreds and hundreds of posts on there. So you can check it out to help with your ascension. It's called Empath Ascension for a reason. If you're seeing this, you're likely an empath. The opposite would be, well, I won't even say the word, but almost everybody is who's seeing this. So sending you so much love, and we'll talk very soon.